What's up, guys? We're going to be doing a Kraken game here on Barracks. So when you want to win on Barracks, you play like one of two monsters, and that's like Kraken and Wraith, at least in my opinion. Those are the two that you play if you want to win. It's a really hard map for a monster because it's so tight. Behemoth he's too immobile to get away from people, and Goliath, he can win on the map, but I don't think it's as good as the others. So when I get these maps that are pretty difficult, I usually tend to play the best monsters, which is Kraken and Wraith in my opinion right now. Although Goliath did get enough of buffs where he might be viable on like every map again. And they also helped him on maps like MedLab, where they lowered the platform and stuff like that, where he had issues before. So, alright, let's see. We have Markov, Crow, Cabot, Kyra. Pretty aggressive team, although Markov is a little bit more defensive. The Cabot makes things a little more difficult. Cabot's probably the best support, maybe against Kraken. You kind of want to have a Hank because Kraken does so much damage, but it's pretty easy to hit headshots with a rail cannon against Kraken, and the amp is pretty easy to aim against a flying Kraken as well. So I don't want to say he's the best support because he's really not, but he's a better pick against Kraken, I guess, than the other monsters, is what I will say. I took smell range here, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I'm planning on doing a little bit more sneaking, seeing if I can get a free stage 2 without taking a fight. Just something I've been practicing more, just in case I need to use it against better teams, because if you take a stage 1 dome against better teams, they could just like win the game. So when you're playing against pubs, it's not that big of a deal, but if you play against a coordinated team, they can deal enough damage to you where you're always on the run and just spiral the game out of control. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to circle around. I know that they're going to head down that way, and I'm circling around opposite of the caves, because most teams will check the caves. If you go down there and start sneaking, it's because you want to go in and feed for a free evolve without birds, but I'm actually doing the exact opposite, just playing some mind games. And the biggest mistake here would be to stop and eat before you're in the clear. Like now I'm probably in the clear because they're all going towards the caves right now. So I'm on basically the other side of the map because Barracks is so small. But it should be enough as long as I can continue, and if I don't get birds right away, it's even better. So I'm going to actually kill the Reaver, but I'm not going to eat it because there's a higher chance of spawning birds the more corpses you eat. So I want to stick to at least 2 meats and above creatures. If I can kill one of these mammoth birds, that would be great. Oh, it's gonna run away from me. I don't really want to fly yet. Right here, this will be good enough. Yeah, there's tons of meat here. So I'll get probably a bird spawn here because there's so many corpses, but I should be able to get evolve ready here and be able to evolve without them being able to catch up to me. And I got whatever buff that is, poison. Alright, so I'm just gonna use my airburst to get a little bit more distance, and then I'll evolve right back behind here. And I can't smell them from here, so that means they're probably at least like, I don't know what it would be, 80, 85 meters out. So they shouldn't be able to get up to me in time, unless they had a sunny. Alright. Looks like that was Assault behind me. He's poking at me with his minigun. Actually, I don't remember what Assault I'm playing against. I think it's Hyde, but I'm not 100%. Oh no, it's Markov. I remember. I think the rest of their team is up ahead of me, so I'm going to eat these, and then I'm going to probably double back on Markov. Let them think that they're cutting me off, and then I'll sneak back as long as I can, and then, yeah, there. And now, depending on how long it takes Markov to tell the rest of his team that I double backed on him, that's how much distance I'll be able to gain. Against pubs, you'll be able to gain like a map's worth of distance, and against really good teams, it'll be a lot less. Yeah, so you can see they're really far back. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see the very little blips of of them with this small range increase. So I got, I don't know, 40 or so meter on their trapper. 40 or so meters. Alright, I missed. So they got their dome up. This trapper is actually really isolated right now. And if he runs this way, he's running away from his team, because they're all going to be chasing me, most likely. So he's probably going to go down here. Yeah, he even took down the dome because he wants to run. Not going to happen. Actually, it would be a smart thing to take down the dome because you want to reset the cooldown as well. Like, as quickly as possible. It's only a couple of seconds, but if you're going to die anyway. They might actually lose the game here. I don't even know what happened to their other guy. He must have died to wildlife, but that was pretty easy. Oh, it was a good stealth game nonetheless, but yeah. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.